Kayley, can you kind of walk us through that play, obviously, into the sixth inning? You're working down that line, and you're able to kind of dive and kind of preserve that lead.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, when you get a ball like that and a chance to go all out for your pitchers when they're pitching a heck of a game, you do it, you put it all out on the line, and it worked out. So
I think you had another one earlier in the game. Just kind of talk us through that play and just kind of what's your mindset when you're kind of seeing those things? You're trying to decide whether to dive, make a slide, things like that.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through that?
We talked about it a lot this week, just the outfield being aggressive and going to get everything we can. And, there's got to be a body on the ground with a ball like that. And so when we came up big, and it was a good week or a good day for the outfield for sure. So.
What is working with the outfield right now? What's that cohesiveness between you three like? We're a lot.
It's solid. This week we had a good week of practice, kind of dialed in some things, a lot of concentration pieces, and we're just working hard and knowing that everyone's going to go after every ball and we're going to get it done.
When coach has a pretty harsh comment like that, what is the response like internally? How do you
take that going into a lot of reflection, just like it stinks. Last week, coach said we got exposed a lot, and so we just came back to work and got some kinks worked out and just figured out everyone got on the same page, and it showed today for sure.
Does that feel like an answer? You have a offensive explosion yesterday, a really good defensive performance today, a lot of great pitching out there. Does that feel like an answer?
Yeah, it does. It does. It feels good when it all comes together for sure.
Kayley, you all have prided yourselves on solid defense for a really long time, and obviously that has to do with how good you and Alex have been in the outfield, and Shanti's too.
Yeah.
But what about your all's preparation and practice do you think has allowed your defense to be as good as it has been for a really long time?
We grind. We really grind in practice. It's a defensive-heavy practice always, which is awesome. Always keeps us sharp, and we just talk about being fundamentally perfect and just kind of like our standards of making great plays and making great plays with the game on the line. And so that's what we try and do every time a ball's hit out there.
How do you feel like specifically you guys attacked that this past week? Coach was saying at Tennessee obviously wanted more from the defense and come out today and do what you guys did.
We just kind of, Alex said it in the first inning when we went out there. She was like, let's have a great day outfield. And I think we did. We just kind of attacked, and every ball that was out there was caught. So it's a good day for outfield. Adding game for sure.
On the offensive side, obviously, you trail 2-0 going into, I believe, the third inning or whatever, and you kind of have that through running. What was kind of the mindset going in there, and just kind of how much of a boost of confidence did it give you once you had that through running that you'd be able to hold on?
It's awesome. We talked about it in the locker room. It's a gritty win. We come out there. We didn't have as many hits as we did yesterday, but that's okay. We started off that inning pretty strong, and then the double to get us all in. So it feels pretty good, and playing like behind a lead is awesome. And I know it feels good for our pitchers, and it feels good for the defense too. It feels like we're in control.
Kayley, I've kind of held on to a play from the Auburn series where Shanti's made a dive for a ball and it went past her, ended up going for 3 bases when it probably would have been a single if she, kind of just let it drop.
Yeah.
And we had a couple plays today where the outfield was just really explosive, able to go to those balls, dive, and actually made the plays. When you're in that moment, you see that ball coming at you. You had a diving play like that today where it could have trickled out to the wall. What's kind of the mindset there, and how does having an explosive outfield like that make it easier to make those plays?
Yeah, we talked about it a lot. That happened last week in Tennessee. We just weren't aggressive enough. There was a lot of bloopers, and that just can't happen. And so we came in, got to work, and just knowing that first step's really big for us. And once you see it go, don't have that hesitation. Just go for it and lay it out on the line. And I know if I dive, that Alex is going to get the ball behind me, and same way with Sean. So just having that trust and, like you said, the cohesiveness back there is really great.
Offensively, what does it say about y'all's grit and character, how in that bottom of the third inning, most of your production came with 2 strikes and 2 outs as well?
Yeah, that just comes to show, like, we're going to work hard and we're going to get it done no matter what it takes. So we kind of have a new saying, it's whatever it takes. So whatever you got to do to get on base, get hit or walk. So that's what we're doing.
Awesome. Thank you, Kayley.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.